Hello everyone, this is Professor Reha, and we are back with AI the Somnium files. Now, looking at the flowchart, I'm going to work on the red path because I kind of feel like that's the Canon route, so we're gonna just keep on trucking with this. Now, can I just go right into this? Oh, no, I have not been... Okay, so I actually have to begin the sync. So this means I have to go through the other way, the alternative version, which was not watching the television, but looking at the bloodstain first, if I'm remembering correctly. Also,
what is
I
this?
forgot to mention, but it
Looks
is
depressing.
something that
How is this
Unknown.
virus?
I
What
can't
are you
actually...
hiding?
Oh, I have to hold the left control specifically. Okay, so... anyways, it did occur to me, I was interrupted by my attempts to skip that. It did occur to me that possibly the reason why Iva was acting so weird was because she might be getting corrupted or something. I feel like I tried that the first time, but I didn't actually... Oh, this is what I did before.
Stop.
Ah, yes. Okay, so exactly how am I gonna get... I don't want to watch the murder. That is not what I need to do. That is not my choice here. That is not. What is that? This is the eyeball thing.
What?
Okay, great. Now, how do I...
A CRT.
What do I do here? Let's try... I want to try hitting it.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Okay, that, okay, is a thing. Ooh. If you show me the video of the murder, I'm going to be rather upset. No.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
It could have been a
Iris must
mouse.
have drawn it.
Don't
It is
assume
not
it's a
yet
rat.
possible to determine that.
Are you assuming it's species?
Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
This is completely different. Which way did I go? Ah, okay. Hit the mouse. There we go. So, this is the alternative method. Alright, good. Now, since these are now made of paper, can I break through them?
A double door.
No, this has not changed at all, so we're going to ignore that. Okay, so I have a double whammy there. A mirror which shows nothing in particular, but is it
A full
does it
body.
have a quick? No, it does not. What the hell? Okay, the gun.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
It's not made of paper like everything else here. Why is everything so extreme on time? Wow. Come on.
I see many objects in the room.
Gads. Smell is the shortest task that I've got in my hands.
There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almonds.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Be
Interesting.
careful.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, it is usually mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Right, I believe we had this conversation before.
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such
That is a
dangerous
good point, and that's
chemicals.
something I actually overlooked last time, is that Iris must have at least somehow known this particular
A
factoid.
shelf. Various things have been placed on it.
I definitely need to see the TV first. That's a long time, so we're going to do the 1/3. See if I can't get to the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might...
Oh
croak.
my goodness, that...
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
That's still funny, though. Yes, we
There
can...
does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
Alright, so what can I do
shelf.
with the bottle? Investigate the bottle. We'll roll with it and see what happens. Okay, that was awesome. And gets the TV down? Yeah, that was about what we needed. So instead of watching the TV, I need to impact it in
The
some way.
explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
Yeah. Okay, so now I at least understand the rules of this particular
This is a
sync.
dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Interesting that it's a dangerous version. But yes, somehow damaging television seems to be the way. Blew up a frog. Tear and stab it.
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Operating table, I'm going to
operating
assume. 18 seconds, we're going to do this.
Surgery? For whom?
Mime it.
Just act it out.
Act it out? This is not a children's playtime.
It might help reproduce a memory.
It's worth a shot. I think this might be what they mean by tear and stab, but it's the only thing I can think of. Because shooting certainly isn't going to work. Possibly I might have to interact with the mirror, but I see this as the most probable solution here.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
A medical dragon team? Is that a term I don't know, or is she talking about an actual legitimate fantasy? Yeah, okay, that was the correct choice. Okay, good. I was correct. That saves me a lot of time, experimenting with various things. Ah, part of it.
Something has spawned.
Something has spawned. Nice. Alright.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, this should be following similar rules, right?
Just a locker.
This should just be an open. Use the 1/6. Yep.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been
What
stabbed.
the hell is the Delta
Why was it
Princess?
booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the
Tear and
knife?
stab it.
Good idea.
Interesting. That's pretty significant. Okay, yeah.
The
A
knife,
knife.
that flew out of the locker.
Stab it. Push it in.
Ah! It cannot be pushed in any
All right.
further.
Unfortunate. Now I've got this double time, so that's a good time.
The knife that flew out
Shoot. We'll throw it. It's relatively
like
cheap.
this?
Nope. It somehow worked though.
What?
Okay.
I only threw it lightly.
The fact that worked stuns me. I wonder... Yeah, these would have to be correlated to the original killings, which means Iris witnessed these as a child,
An
then I'm
oil
thinking.
drum, television, and torso.
Okay, this one I
I
believe
think
is
I
shooting.
understand. I'm
Yeah,
starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
these are correlating with the original crimes. Just like in the other version of the thing. So, theoretically speaking, that means the left-hand mental lock generally seems to be the happier version. Now the question is, how do I shoot and kill? Alright, so the gun first then.
A revolver.
We need as much time as possible. Fire the gun.
I do not see
It
any
hits-
bullets inside.
Just try it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Ha ha ha.
As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
Interesting. What are my other options
A
for this
revolver.
specifically? Look down the barrel. I don't see that as being immediately helpful. What I am going to do is look at the mirror and see if that gives me
A
anything.
full body mirror.
Shoot. We'll talk to it. I want to see if this is
Iba,
anything.
what are you doing in a place like this? I'm taking care of Date. He's so
I like how
troublesome.
they changed the...
Oh, I
the
understand.
camera angle so it looks like
he
she's
can't
having
do
a conversation
anything
with
without
herself.
you, can he? Yeah.
Cut it out.
That was clever.
You have
One
less than
for-
2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Reference book. Oil drum. See, the problem is I don't know where the bullet
An
is.
oil drum.
I want to look inside. Use this so I get the bonus time. Is there a bullet in there? They censor it. Nice. Is it that indecent? Is it porn? Oh, I'm sorry, oil drum porn? That worked. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. I was expecting to see a bullet.
What does this mean?
Oh, wait, bullets.
Bullets?
Okay, that...
Maybe you can use them in that
I
gun?
was correct, but not in the way that I was originally anticipating, so that's interesting. Okay, so I did take the bullets. That's fairly helpful. Got a minute and a half. Alright.
A revolver.
That is a long-ass time we're going to shoot.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
Yeah, we can.
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Good. Boom. Come on. Bang. Let's go. What are you taking so long for? It's already locked in position. You cannot miss. And that's a dead cat. Meow. Yep. Now I'm guessing each of the animals represents the victim as well. I'm not quite sure the symbolism behind the specific animal choices, but nevertheless. That's interesting. We get a scene. It sounds like he's kissing her, but he could be stabbing her. He is kissing her. No, he's kissing the senator. Well, the senator's head on a woman's body. Which is a thing, apparently. So, okay. I'm not really sure what that's about, but we'll, I guess we'll find out. Thank you for taking away the 16 seconds. It really was important. Alright, so we've done the... what I'm realizing to be the Canon path, maybe. I'm not really sure. It just seems to me to be canon because the original path was red. This is the red path, so I kind of feel like this is the canonical path that the plot takes.
What happened during that Somnium?
I'm not even sure. The other one was
We
much
saw the whole
clearer.
thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well,
like you, Peter.
upon further
Peter. I
reflection,
almost called him
it
Peter
is
for
not
some
so
reason.
strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium,
So, what I'm
there is
wondering
no
is
guarantee
if
of what you...
What about the figure?
Iris saw the murders as a
Could
child.
have been Iris herself.
No.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
No. She's not the
That
senator,
means that
so...
Iris, she must have met So
She's
Tsujima
so
somewhere.
Tsujima, yeah. Keep
We
forgetting
did
his
see
last name.
Congressman Tsujima in there.
Yeah.
We saw
in a
that
woman's
shadow
body.
kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Also interesting that he seemed
Not
to be asleep.
necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about
Interesting.
that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories.
No.
It can include things outside of your memory, like TV
Well,
or
technically
movies.
a TV show or a movie that you watch is
Even
in your
if
memory.
the figure
It's
was
just not
supposed to
something
be
that you
Iris,
personally
her
experience. It's
smooch
something
in
you watch.
Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if
Smooching my
Iris and
brother.
So are acquainted.
That's right. Because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
It doesn't quite explain what's going on there. Also, you're making the assumption the shadow is Iris, which isn't necessarily true.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Alright,
Got
so
it.
let's see if she doesn't die this time. Iris, I want you to not leave because you're somehow
Putting me to
important.
sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
Those
You forced me to sign it.
delicious little
Anyway,
consent forms.
Iris, I have some things I want to
Delicious
ask
might
you.
not have been the word to use
What?
there, but whatever. What do you mean, why? Do you know So Tsujima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
Alright.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
You'd be surprised. I'll ask you how you're feeling so I can at
I'm
least...
okay. Normal, I guess.
Then
Why?
you guess.
Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek
I-
inside your head is all.
I punched you in the face for
Inside
being
my head?
a witch. A witch, a hateful
Dream?
witch.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
The subject of the sink does not experience
Look, I'm
Somnium
just
as
double
you
checking
do.
to make sure she
Iris
didn't remember
would not
anything she
know
wasn't
about
supposed
it.
to. I gotta double check these things. This
Iris,
isn't an exact
let me
science.
ask one thing.
Dreams are never an
The
exact
message
science.
Ota sent you on Nile.
Let's be honest here. That thing.
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
That thing.
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that.
Liar.
You should ask him.
See, the problem is only 2 people have been honest with me.
Ota's
She's
phone is
not
still
one of
broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
The same number?
See, the
Yes.
thing is
Call it.
why wasn't I informed of this? Interesting.
Connected.
Calling him.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Interesting.
Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release
That's
her.
a bad idea.
Criminal Procedure Law number 198.
Don't quote lot me.
Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223,
You've
this
been
applies
reading
to
in the
all
amount of time,
persons
haven't you?
interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you
He's
don't
at
release
least
her
paying
right
attention.
now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa
Yeah,
here,
but see-
and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay, so that means she's safely in my custody still, so that's
This kid
actually
is
cool.
starting to get on my
I'm cool with
nerves.
this. This is
So,
good.
what are you going to do?
Shit.
I'm gonna shit all over the place.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
No, I was talking to his...
telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
At least this prevents her from being kidnapped and murdered, so there is that positive, which means I might get answers here. Unless he pulls another idiot stunt like he did at the bar.
Tessa!
I still
Thank
can't
you,
figure out why
Ota.
he's got Captain American
It's
shields on
thanks
his
to
coat.
you.
No, it has nothing to do with him.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Wrong again.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Spill the beans, kid. Actually, I'm kind of concerned about the fact that
She's in the living room in the back.
Okay.
I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
No, I just want to make sure she's present.
So let's hear it. What is
I'm
that
concerned.
thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
We know all about it.
Oh,
Even she's looking at him. What thing are you talking about?
Date, will you do me a favor?
Hell no.
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the
That's
photo.
interesting. Does that thing have to do with the photo? Also, I noticed that... Okay, really? Wait, hold on. Where did you produce that pan from? I've got some questions. So... They're gonna die again. Interesting, though. So she can stay... So, in other words, physical impact doesn't render Iba useless. It's drugs, specifically. And this is where they probably will die again.
Head is pounding.
Although I didn't, you know,
What time
wait
is it?
around to talk to Mama this time,
The day
so...
has turned over. It is Monday,
Oh.
2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5
Oh
hours.
my goodness.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Which I'm not sure how he produced that.
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the
That is
incident.
interesting, though.
Take a look.
Okay, this is interesting as well.
Tessa, wait!
Good.
I'll get the car.
Do you know how to drive, Ota? Do you have a license? I'm kind of curious. Like, I know probably he knows enough about driving to...
You witch!
Here we go.
You stay away from my boy!
What's gonna happen?
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
What was she doing to the mother?
Okay, let's go.
Why has he not noticed that the mother is... weird? Something happened. What happened?
Ota.
Where are you going? You're probably going to follow them. I'm going to be really smart about this. You're probably following them. But what did Iris do to the mother. I can't remember her first name.
Why didn't
right
you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
Fair enough. If this is the live stream of them dying,
Date,
I'm not
the
terribly
boss is
surprised.
calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm.
Okay,
but
yeah, they're
this
gonna
is an
die again.
emergency.
Unless the mother
Just
interferes
now,
this
the
time.
killer. Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Okay. Yep, we're back here again. Okay. Round 2. But what does the mother's influence change?
Iris!
That's the question I have to ask myself. Does the mother's presence change anything? Well, obviously, through butterfly effect, some things will change, but the question is, does it change whether or not Iris dies?
No,
Or
that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identify. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
No kidding. But I'm pretty much assuming at this point, because they died in the other path, that they'll die on this one too. So this becomes then the interesting question of, can I make it? Right. See, there was no additional information like last time. Here we go, and then the really slow-moving. Now, is that the same polar bear costume that Oda was in? Because that looks like a much taller bear costume than the one Oda was in originally. And then that starts spinning up and going down, and then last time Oda pulled the lever to stop it, and then I assume he was overpowered because he stupidly charged the polar bear.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Now the question is, why wasn't he subdued? This is the thing that bothered me last time. Why was he not subdued beforehand? The polar bear, I mean, he was right there when the polar bear pulled the lever, so what exactly happened that he was able to turn that off and wasn't invested in? How is he there specifically at that time? Also, why would he charge the polar bear when it's
We've
larger
almost
than him?
reached the destination.
Like, I know it's a
Please
person
let me
in a
make it in
suit.
time.
The person in the suit obviously had to have been larger than Oda, and therefore was more likely to have enough physical strength to easily subdue him, because Oda is a very shrimpy 24-year-old. What's interesting is that I've arrived here before the video showed Iris dying, so why? Was the mother's influence a key factor here? Yeah, she is alive. Okay, so what about the mother
You okay?
changed? Also, it occurs to me...
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Okay,
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
hey, I'm assuming boss called the ambulance or something. Iris is alive, theoretically. Yeah, she's alive because they pull out the eye while they're still alive.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Short an eyeball, but
Backup is en route to this location.
yeah, we need to chase the killer to make sure that they don't come back.
Pursue the culprit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on, guy.
Alright, I'm on it.
I mean, nice that you checked and everything, but we already had previously established that the killer removes the eyeball while they're still alive and does it really neatly. So there wasn't really a concern that she was going to die from the wound anyways. I guess I didn't find them because this is a whole ass different day.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras.
That's interesting, why not?
They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Yeah,
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it
possible.
were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Also true. Interesting. Let's ask about CSI.
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
Date, Iba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You
Oh,
two might be able to
okay.
find some useful clues.
Yeah, things are quite a bit different this time. Let's ask about Iris.
They were
and Oda.
taken to Central Hospital.
Okay.
Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now.
Okay, now, what happened to him that he required surgery? Because that looked
He's
like just a cut
stable, nothing
like
life-threatening.
he'd been sliced open. I didn't think that it was necessarily surgical. Just sewed up or
Iris,
something.
though.
So what
Is
actually
she still in
happened?
surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed.
Yes.
Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time
Okay.
to complete.
Potential brain damage then, but I'm not really surprised. Yeah, we need to talk to these
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she
Right.
went back home to get some clothes and
But
things for Ota's
what
hospital
was she
stay.
doing during that? Because her influence,
Date,
doing whatever she was
last
doing,
night, Mayumi left the diner
right?
to chase after
She
Iris
saved
and Ota.
Iris and Ota
Perhaps she knows
somehow.
something.
Yeah,
somehow.
she might.
I don't
Let's
know
listen to
what
Mayumi's
she
story.
did to save them, but she did.
You should
so
ask
I
Aiba
want to
about
know
that.
why. What?
Yes, I have already
did
done
she
some
do
research.
for
Okiura
that?
Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know.
Yeah.
Renju's father
I've been over
created
this
the company.
information before.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fish, the company has
We've-
Renju holds
I've heard
in
this.
short.
This is
So
where
it's
they
a
confirm-
coincidence?
Unknown.
Yeah, I do want to hear about a
They're giving
representative.
statements at HQ right now.
Thank you.
The line
All right,
is
you've already
pretty
gotten
long.
on that.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family, too.
I'm not necessarily sure
Oh,
she would
speaking
know,
of.
though.
Hey, boss. Did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her.
Okay, that
she took her
doesn't
back
make
to
me
your
happy.
house, so Mizuki should still
She-
be there.
okay.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm
Interesting.
fairly certain she's furious with you.
Oh, guaranteed.
After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
And let's talk about So. What's he doing?
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
I know that. Don't
Right.
dodge the question.
But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
That's fairly useful. I should go investigate.
All right, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
Alright, so I'm actually going to stop the episode here because it's almost a half hour and I don't want to get involved into any other exciting occurrences. Because I have no idea. Even if I went back to Date's home, Mizuki might put me on another chase or something, so I don't really necessarily want to. Okay, I do have a choice. I thought for a second there I was locked into the cold storage warehouse, but I am going to stop it here because, quite frankly, it is about a half an hour here. So this would be a good point to stop it before I get involved in anything else. Now that we've established that on this route, Iris and Ota live, so I'm curious to see what else changes here. Like I said, I do see this as being likely the canonical path, but it'll be interesting to see how this develops. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If not, ignore me. Have a great 24 hours.